The 30th Festival of Philippine Arts and Culture Preview is made possible by the Department of Cultural Affairs of Los Angeles.
Check. Mabuhay, everybody. Welcome to our Festival of Philippine Arts and Culture press preview. We want to say maraming salamat to all of you who have braved LA traffic to be here in historic Filipinotown. We're giving you a sample of what you will be experiencing in less than 3 weeks. I am the Executive Director of FilAm Arts. The producers of the Festival of Philippine Arts and Culture this year is 30 years. So we continue to be the largest and longest running festival, a Filipino festival in Southern California. Of course, we can't do this without our partners in our community. So if you are a vendor, make some noise. What makes FPAC is the people that come together to present this. And so without our vendors, we have 18 food vendors this year. We have 40 merch vendors. We have several pavilions, an ancestral pavilion, a children's pavilion, a seniors pavilion, and a culinary pavilion where we'll be demoing paella, and we'll have a ice cream eating contest. So a lot is going on. You can find all of that information on our website. And then another thing that before we get started, if we have any board members here, could you please stand up so we can acknowledge all your leadership? Come on, don't be shy. Yes, just you. Where's Marcy? Marcy is outside. She's coming. And then if we have artists in attendance, let's please give them a big round of applause. The heartbeat of FPAC. We also have hosts that are here, Joe Arshaga and Brandon English. Our hosts, thank you so much. So many people come together to make this happen. So I just want to say thank you. And last but not least, our festival director, Giovanni Ortega, and our festival co-director, Nicole Magsaysay. And now, without further ado, let's put our hands together, please, for our Rondalia Club of Los Angeles. Is that right?
Two videos first.
Oh.
Two videos first, and then one.
Okay. Correct me, please.
Yeah, there.
Yes, I'm playing it. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Let's watch these videos.
Historically, Filipino and Filipino-American artists have been underrepresented in museums and galleries, remaining largely unknown to the FilAm community and the public at large. The mission of this art fair is to foster new fans and patrons of Filipino-American visual art. All 8 artists in the art fair, Nika Aquino, Edmund Arevalo, Nicanor Evangelista Jr., John Yoyogi Fortes, Carol Ann McChrystal, Elise Pignolet, Carlo Ricafort, and Rodolfo Samonte have influences stemming from their backgrounds as Filipino Americans, but don't create solely from that space. Art fair programming will include an artist talk at the discovery stage, followed by an artist-led walkthrough, a sala space featuring a Panig-influenced installation and short video segments about established contemporary FilAm artists such as Pasita Abad, Santiago Bose, Paul Pfeiffer, Stephanie Sejuco, and Carlos Villa, among others. FilAm Arts welcomes you to the first annual art fair at the Festival of Philippine Art and Culture.
All right, our inaugural art fair. How exciting. Let's please give a big, big round of applause to two of our artists that are here to help make this happen, AJ and Michael. This is curated by our board member, Mary Rose Mendoza, and it's our first for this year to represent all different kinds of artists. And now, without further ado, put your hands together for RCLA Rondalia Club.
Hi everyone. So we're the Rondalia Club of Los Angeles, and anyone here is anyone here familiar with Rondalia by chance? Cool. Who here is not familiar with Rondalia? Oh, awesome, sweet, awesome. So just as a warning, what you're about to hear right now is not what we usually play. So we're gonna try a little something different than the traditional stuff that we usually do. So if you're familiar with Rondalid, there's a lot of like Filipino traditional dances and songs that we usually play. But we decided to try a little something different, you know, a little something nerdy, you could say. So for this first song, this one goes for the OGs out there, and the G does not stand for gangster, by the way. I'll let you figure out what the G stands for. You got it? You ready? I think Jamin figured it out. The G stands for gamers. So tonight's theme is a little bit, you know, nerdy, video gamey. So this next song goes out to all the traditional Filipino dancers out there. Peter, thank you for Malaya. Everyone here at Kindle, this goes to all of you guys because I don't know if someone could tell me, but we Filipinos like to dance to like birds. So like tinikling is about a tickling bird. And then Lapa is about seagulls, so I figured let's play a bird song about a video game bird, the Chocobo theme song, everyone. Goes out to a certain Merc with an IRL, certain Merc with a mouth, and the honey badger. I hope you guys got the reference. guys are so unbelievable and amazing, we decided to add 2 more to our list. So at this time, I'd like to introduce everyone else here. Banduria is Jamin. We have Bryson on guitar. And then we have Mikey on the bass. And I'm Ryan on the laud. All right, and so this one's very near and dear to my heart, and so yeah, so this goes out to all the people who have a little brown box. This last song goes out to Patrick, our director from RCLA. He's been a great leader and mentor, and he was the one that suggested this song about a pink creature that comes from the Poseidon Islands. So Patrick, this one's for you. Rocky will also be doing a set, so stick around for them too. So thanks, guys.
Let's give it up for Rondalia Club of Los Angeles. And I also want to do a special shout out to Jamin and to Mikey, their newest members, who's also our production team for FPAC. Not only performers, but handling the stage. Thank you so much. Thank you. Amazing talent. Using Rondalia. I never thought I would hear Voltes 5 on the Rondalia. And now we also have an experience that we would like for all of you to try when you get to FPAC. How many people have been to the Philippines here? A lot. How many people have not been to the Philippines? Okay, so we have a few. At FPAC, you will experience riding through the Philippines. Let's watch this. Let's give it up for Camper Snaps and Emmanuel, who's here, who's making that possible for all of you. All right, and now we have our next performer. We're just clearing our stage. But let me introduce you to our next performer who will be performing on our Discovery stage. Our Discovery stage this year was also curated by Ruby Ibarra and the Bolo Music Group. And some of the artists that will be performing will have an opportunity to meet with the Bolo Music Group, which is really exciting. All right, our next performer is a versatile singer. His repertoire spans the genres of pop, Broadway, blues, and his love of the great American songbook. His voice has been described as beautiful, unique, and a tone that is unaffected. He steps back into the world of recording with the release of timeless and homage to traditional melodic pop and honest, poignant lyrics. His debut solo show, The Heart of the Matter, was a sold-out success at the Gardenia, a renowned cabaret lounge in Los Angeles. The show, musically directed by Gerald White, followed his journey from his childhood in Manila all the way to the last decade of him living in Hollywood. He's also performed a variety of genres with songs from the stage, screen, and contemporary singer-songwriter hits. He recently sang for the city of Carson's 126th Philippine Independence Day celebration, which was headlined by Gary Valenciano and Apple Diap of the Black Eyed Peas. He's also a recipient of the Ton Bowson Alexander Award and a quarterfinalist at the prestigious American Traditions Vocal Collections competition in Savannah, Georgia. He has acted also in several network television shows such as American Auto, Criminal Minds, Mom, The Rookie, Star Trek Picard, and 911. Currently, he stars in The Interview, which just wrapped a successful film festival run. He has worked with theater companies such as Repertory Philippines and Los Angeles Boston Court Artists at Play, Courage Theater Company, and Playwrights Arena. He's also a graduate of Ateneo de Manila. Please give it up for Jaime Barcelon.
Oh my gosh, hi. Good evening po, everybody. And thank you, G, for that introduction. Also, wasn't Rondalia amazing? They were so good. Let's give them a round of applause. Never heard those arrangements in that way, and I'm so excited to see what's next. So actually, my beginning was in Manila. I was one of the Ryan Kebeb singers, so Mr. C gave me my first job when I was still in school, in college, in Ateneo, sa mga Atenista na nandito. Lasal, yes. And with the group, every time we would travel abroad, he always wanted us to remember, more than singing well, leave the audience less homesick. Just bring them that joy from home. So I thought the song would be very fitting. This is a Mr. C composition called Iduyan Mo.
Itulak mo at pabalik sa isip ko ng dati na sa kandungan mo. Ituyan mo ang duyan ko unti-unti. Itulak mo at pakikinggan ng awit mo sa liwanag ng buwan. Makikimbing ako. Ituyan mo ang tuyan ko unti-unti. Itulak mo at mananaginip habang mundo'y tahimik. Tila ilang pilit maabot ang langit. Ituyan mo ang tuyan ko unti-unti. Itulak mo at kung maaaring bihitin ang mundo pabalik, sana'y ituyan mo ang tuyan ko muli. Ituyan mo ang duyan ko unti-unti. Itulak mo at kung maaari bihitin ang mundo pabalik, sana'y ituyan mo ang tuyan ko muli.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. It's been a while since I've sang that one. Manila days pa po. So this next song, I just want to say that the lineup after our meeting, our Zoom meeting with all the FPAC performers, I stalked and followed everyone on Instagram. And it's such a wonderful, diverse lineup of artists. There's something in there for everybody. So we're looking forward to seeing you on September 14th. Whether main stage or discovery, I just think the artists are very innovative and creative, and we cannot wait to see you there. This next song is by the great Stevie Wonder. Any Stevie Wonder fans here in the house? So this is a different take, different arrangement, more of a big band Broadway arrangement. But, you know, everybody loves Stevie Wonder, so I always try to put him in the sets. This is for all of you. Woo! You guys know this one.
For once in my life, I have someone who needs me, someone I've needed so long. For once unafraid, I can go where life leads me. Somehow I know I'll be strong. For once I can touch what my heart used to dream of long before I knew someone warm like you could make my dreams come true. Yeah, for once in my life, I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. For once I have something I know won't desert me. I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say, this is mine, you can take it long as I know I have love, I can make it. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me. For once I can say, this is mine, you can take it. Long as I know I have love, I can make it. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me. Thank you. Thank you, maraming salamat po. I want to say thank you to Giovanni, thank you to Giselle for having me. Have a good night. Thank you.
Another big round for Jaime Barcelon. And now we'd like to call on Peter de Guzman. Peter from Malaya Filipino American Dance Company.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Peter de Guzman from Malaya Filipino American Dance Arts. I am the dance ethnographer, choreographer, and artistic director for the dance company. We are very happy to be able to participate in FPAC this year. Many of our dancers have performed for FPAC since its inception in 1992 at the Cabrillo Beach. And today, this year we're going to be performing a dance that takes us back to where we started, right? Singkil. Singkil is a dance that many Filipinos love. And what we'll be doing is a performance of a researched Singkil from the Maranao. I want to say that I'm going to give you guys 3 facts about Singkil you may not have known. So number 1, the female solo dancer is not a princess. Usually the dancer is a trained artist called the honor. She is a triple threat: a singer, a musician, and a dancer. And she's usually escorted by a male relative, not a female attendant, as she performs Singkil. Number 2, the sari manok is not worn on the head as a crown. It's placed on top of the umbrella or on top of the traditional Torogan house. It is a sacred symbol of the Maranao people, the same way the bald eagle has a special place for us Americans. My informant said, "Would you put a crown with a bald eagle on your head?" Singkil is a coming-of-age performance where a woman shows her refined skills that have been passed down to her. As she takes center stage to show possible suitors of her skills, she is empowered by her dance, for all eyes are on her, and by dancing Singkil, she attracts only the best possible suitors. There is no prince that saves her because men don't traditionally dance Singkil. And why does a princess always have to be saved by a prince? Singkil is and always has been a dance of female empowerment. Modern-day Singkil was researched and evolved for stage by Bayanihan, which inserted an episode from the Darangan epic to put a story to the dance. It is the version we most often see in the West and during cultural performances, and many of us have performed it, and I enjoy and love that version. It's beautiful on stage. While we respect everyone's artistic license to create and borrow from our indigenous foundation, Malaya feels it's equally important for us to know what the traditional Singkil is about and the true meaning behind the dance. So for FPAC 2024, Malaya will perform a traditional Singkil as shared with us by our Maranao cultural informants upon our research in 2015 in Marawi City with the Mindanao State University and the Sining Pananadam Dance Company. Just as we are returning to our home at Point Fermin in San Pedro, Malaya returns Singkil to its traditional form, just as the Maranao today perform the dance for their celebrations. By doing so, we pay homage to the indigenous people and rematriate or restore the sacred meaning of Singkil to the Maranao. Here is a preview of our performance. Thank you, and we look forward to performing Singkil for you all at FPAC 2024.
Reyes. I'm joined here with Brother Mikey Macapagal. Together we are Noise Kambal, here to bring you Philippine ambience, experimental music, Kundiman futures. We here at FPAC as your volunteer lead coordinator and also your volunteer production lead for our third year in a row. So yes, you may have seen us on your Zoom meetings every week where we are nothing but tiny little boxes on your computer screen. But yet tonight, we have the pleasure to perform, to perceive, to preview FPAC. Ganda. We know it's the middle of the week. We know it's dinner time right now. And we all have work tomorrow and things to do. So let's just take a moment to relax, to appreciate our presence here, to appreciate the great host of cultural enrichment that we have the privilege to participate in as Filipinos, Filipino Americans, with our friends, folks, and families in California together. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you 2220 Arts and Archives for having us, and for John for making us sound so good. Again, my name is Jamin. This is Brother Mikey. We are Noise Kambal, and we're going to play some more music.
your volunteer contract forms, please. T-shirt sizes by today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mikey. We're going to finish our set with a very well-known Bicolano kundiman. And if you don't know, kundiman is a type of traditional ballad or very emotional love song or serenade. Kundiman itself is shorthand for kung hindi man, which in Tagalog is if it were not so, which is romantic, diba? It's very romantic. A lot of early kundimans were typically indigenous melodies that were transcribed into Western harmony and music notation, which was due to preservation efforts from Filipino music conservatories that were both under heavy influence of Spanish music styles and the educational system that was established by the US. So when we mention playing to kundiman futures, we imagine the future liberation of traditional folk melodies, decolonization and indigenous sovereignty for all people through our music. And while we're still playing Western harmony, minor keys, parallel majors with Spanish instruments itself, I believe that this sort of decolonization must first begin with a new approach to our listening and the deconstruction of that listening. So thank you again for listening. My name is Jamin, this is Brother Mikey, and stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause, please, for Jamin Reyes and Mikey Macapagal. So talented. Thank you very much. And now I would like to call on, let's see, who is up next? All right. Oh, I'd like to call on our chair of the board, Alvin Katakutan.
Thank you, everyone. Again, my name is Alvin Katakutan. I am the board chair at FilAm Arts. I've been the board chair since 2021. Yeah, this is my third year. I'm very proud to be a part of this organization to bring this wonderful event to life every year, along with the many, many arts programs that we have going on throughout the year. FilAm Arts is not only FPAC, it is integrated into our community and amplifying the voices of Filipino-American artists here in Los Angeles and across the country, in fact. So we have programming in New York, and we're hoping as well to continue building ties to the Philippines, our homeland, where I was born, where Giselle was born, many of you were born, and making sure that we bring the treasures and the gifts that we have here back home so that we can continue to help our home country be as great as it can be. So tonight, I want to thank Giovanni for putting on this event and all the wonderful technicians and artists that have come tonight. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for the media that is here. And thank you, Giselle, for your amazing, amazing leadership and hard work as our executive director. I want to thank our board member, Jen Laraya, here and in the audience. Her daughter is one of my students, so I'm very proud to show her off today, along with our many other students. And Marcy Taylor, who is here as well, who is my co-chair on the board. The word guru with a U comes from Sanskrit in India, and that traveled all the way down to the Philippines and turned into guro, kind of like how the delicious rice cake dessert called putu turned into puto. So it's just what we do. We make things our own. And wherever it comes from, the Philippines has taken what it has and made it better or useful for its needs, like our iconic jeepney, which used scraps of metal and old Jeeps from World War II and turned it into an entire industry, which is actually threatened in the Philippines now because they're planning to phase it out for more modernized transportation. But here we have the opportunity to connect with our ancestry and our heritage and our culture and present to you the arts that inspire us, keep us rooted and connected to our heritage, and share it with the world. So today I'm here to represent my martial arts school, Pamana Kali, which means heritage, legacy, inheritance, and all of our students, who are the many that have come. So come on up. I'm going to ask you to come up and stand behind me here. Vivian Katakutan, Bruce Katakutan, my children. Tyson. We have Quincy, we have Draylon, and we have Mireya, we have Jaren, and we have Masaki, all here coming from all over the city to share their arts with you. And so without any further ado, I'm going to ask the kids, because it's always good to lead with cute, to come up to the front. So come on up, come with me. Come with Ate Vivian and Kuya Bruce over here and line up. We're just going to do our warm-up. Minasano 24, Pikiti Tertia Open Count, Heaven 6 Series, and Open 6 Series. I'm going to ask our music to turn on, our DJs to turn on our music. And when the music goes, we'll share with them our warm-up. Ready? Handa? Pugay? Show the load. Ready? Are you ready? One more time. Are you ready? Inosanto 24, Umpisa.
Every lie you told yourself. You can block it out your head. Now rest in peace to all the dead. We lift your name up on this mountain. Tattoo blood is dripping echo. We got them bullets near the clouds.
Let's cheer them on, everybody. This is our next generation. Are you ready for Pikiti Tertia Open Count? Umpisa.
Doesn't matter if you're poor, if you're rich in Kalinga. What make a difference is this village that you're willing to sing of.
Beautiful. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, children, you can step back. We're going to ask the adults to come over. And my daughter's actually an adult now, so bring her on up. Tyson, you're going to go with Vivian. Tyson, go with Vivian. We're going to work on Heaven 6. Just Heaven 6. This is Siniwale, which means weave, like our great weaving traditions in our material culture in the Philippines. We're going to do Heaven 6. Ready? Umpisa. You've seen this everywhere, but there are many iterations of this form. So Heaven 6, here we go. Beautiful.
You know, rap on the news, sit enjoy it if you're cool. Haters, cause news when I put my city on a map 22. I'm a city, no cap.
Show me some high, low, high.
We always just listen to rap. King Drake, and ASAP with some metal and mammy. We turn up with that. The mundane till the sun came. I would want fame like a kid in a trap.
And low, low, low. Let's get low. Bend those knees, everybody.
Climbing my wing like a kid so I can water survive.
And time. Thank you very much. Salute to each other. Salute to our audience and our community, our kapwa. Thank you. All right. All the way back. I'm going to ask Bruce to come up with a single stick and lend me a stick, please. Okay, bring me a stick, Bruce. Vivian. Bring me a stick, Brucey. All right, so this exercise is called the box pattern, or sombrada as it's known around the world, all the way to hubad, which is a empty hand exercise, and then a finish with my son Bruce.
Isang ligway lang kayang gamitin ni easy. May laka mapapala kung ganyan ka mag-isip. Kaya ba't wala kasi singil utang na galing sa loob na lumutang. Hinain sa turun, may pusang sinain sa... Uray-uray, ipagkakin niya yung tiukin na yung kintuyak.
Again, thank you very much. I just want to tell you that we're going to have a booth at the Ancestral Pavilion at FilAm, at FPAC. Yeah, I'm tired. At FPAC. So come visit that Ancestral Pavilion and meet all the artists and artisans there. Handa! Hugay! Salamat po.
Did any of you guys watch that movie June? June? D-U-N-E, June? Guru Alvin helped train those artists, so June. We also want to acknowledge our Ancestral Pavilion curator, Maribel is here. Maribel Bustos, for your vision, kapatid. Thank you. And now I'd like to pass it on to Ave Jacinto, one of the founders of Kayamanan ng Lahi.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ave. I am one of the leadership Araw of Kayamanan. We dispense of directors. The leadership role is Araw, means the sun, of course. And then in our group, we have Laot, Angin, and Ulan. Those are our coordinators. Those are the people that make Kayamanan move all this past 34 years. Kayamanan ng Lahi, who knows what that means? Go ahead, you can just yell it out. That's right. Kayamanan means treasures of our people. We are a folk arts dance organization based right here in Los Angeles. We've been here since 1990 and going strong. Our mission is to quietly, as well as loudly, inspire transformation through cultural understanding and artistic expression so that we empower ourselves, our families and communities, and enrich society. How many here have ever seen Kayamanan? Raise your hand, don't be shy. Okay, have never seen Kayamanan, right? Have never. That's okay, but did you know why? I can bet that our Kevin Bacon is less than 1 degree separation. Because in the last 34 years, we have performed in close to 1,000 shows, concerts, productions, school assemblies. What else have we done? Weddings, birthdays, everything. Yeah, weddings everywhere, thank you. But of course, festivals, including the Festival of Philippine Arts and Culture. Kayamanan and FPAC go way back from the very beginning. Our director, our other Araw, is here, Joel, who was the community liaison and an integral part of the inception of FilAm Arts. And he was the community liaison of the first FPAC, which was actually at Los Angeles City College in 1992. And indeed, FPAC was born out of turmoil, out of the ashes of our broken city in 92. And actually towards FPAC, we also FPAC experienced a controversy, which is big then and it's bigger now because it continues. It's about artistic expression and about how that is stifled sometimes. If you don't know what that controversy is, I want you to come to our booth 19 at FPAC, and talk story with us so that we can tell you about it and never forget about it as well. So we have lots of stories. We have been in every FPAC, participated in every FPAC, have performed in almost every single one since its inception, probably except one. And we've seen it change and we've seen it develop, especially in these last few years under G and all of you wonderful board members. Kudos to you, and it's wonderful to see. The growth and the change have happened and it'll continue to happen. But what has stayed constant, I have to let you know, are the 3 C's, something that is very dear and near to our hearts in Kayamanan because it's part of our signature. And that is, I wish I had fingers, but that is 1 is culture, 2, community, 3, creative, and 4, connection. And that is what FPAC is to us, the great connector of the community with culture and all the creatives that are from every vertical, every part of every artist and businesses as well. So, and it's wonderful to see here in LA and across the country. We are grateful to FilAm Arts, especially for collabing with KNL in bringing a cultural bearer who is near to us for the past 30 years. His name is Robinson Saklag of the Kalingas. FilAm Arts has invited him here. He will be participating at the festival and will be also joining Kayamanan in one of our pieces at the Legacy stage in a debut piece called Tingyan, and he'll be playing with us. FilAm Arts will also be programming, workshops with him. Please stand by and stay tuned for information about these workshops with Robinson Saklag of the Kalinga, especially musicians, because he is a virtuoso. He is the son of a Gawid Maglilingkat of NCCA. So don't miss that opportunity to please share some time with him while he is here in the US in California. But tonight, we want to just indulge us a little bit because we're going to do something a little bit different than normal, than what some of you have typically see of for us. It's a creation by our choreographer, Barbara Ele, and dedicated to one of our own who left this world earlier this year. His personality couldn't be contained. His effervescence couldn't be measured. But I think we did that with this song and dance that we're going to be doing that is anchored with cultural movements, Filipino cultural movements, in a framework of a contemporary music and song. I want you guys to look at the movements and see if you recognize any of them. It should be familiar because if you've ever seen us, we've danced every single one of these movements sometime or another. So with that, I want to just again thank FPAC, FilAm Arts especially, for inviting us here today. FPAC is, as we prepare for it every year, all of our members, we're going to be 50 strong at FPAC, by the way. We look forward to it. Every year, it's something that we prepare for, and we call it is the season of love. See you on September 14th. Thank you very much. So the dances that you saw, the movements that you saw, were taken from a lot of the Philippine dance movements that you've seen. So this is just a glimpse of what we teach at our workshops every week, at our weekly workshops at the Glendale Community College. Please feel free to reach out to any one of us if you'd like more information or any of our performances. In fact, we performed right across the street at that school, charter school, right across the street. That's part of our school assemblies. Thank you again for the evening. Thank you, FPAC and FilAm Arts, for this opportunity to share with you. And here's to 30 more years.
Let's give it up for Kayamanan ng Lahi! I don't know if the rumors are true, but I heard 67 dancers from KNL are performing at Kayamanan. I was like, 69. Oh, you like that number, huh, Gio? Wow. All right. Our night is almost coming to an end. I hope you're enjoying the variety of performances tonight. But before anything, I think we have a video. While we're waiting for the video, Marcy, why don't you tell us what's in store for everybody?
Today? Oh, I know. Thanks for being here. Sorry I was outside mostly. I want to welcome some non-Filipino guests. You know who you are. They're here. Who came because some of them are friends of mine from Threads or any social media. So the good thing is the festival on the 14th, you can bring all your friends and so you can share our culture. We're more than just lumpia. But speaking of lumpia, I know it's cold, but we've already taken the photos. So on your way out, you can grab lumpia. While we're waiting for the video, I have some announcements. Oh, who's traveled the farthest from here? Orange County, hello? Oh, wait, who else? Portland. San Diego, where you at? Okay, so San Diego. And I know some people are even flying from New York. Yep. Oh, right. We have artists from Miami, New York, and where's Joe Bataan? New York City. Okay, wait. I want to say thank you to the food outside, and you can take like one item if you want to sample it. And remember to shop and eat at FPAC. They are Gabina's Cuisine. Woo! So they came all the way to show you what they got. Yep. PST Gears, so if you like the LA hats over there. And oh, the Barrel Men. Did you see the Barrel Men? Okay, if your friends have not seen it, show them what those do. They'll be very happy to see you. Okay, all things ube, Becca's Treats, and Papa's Polvoron. If you've never had a polvoron, try one. That's a fun Filipino food. Okay, and then the other announcement, super exciting. Oh, and Cafe 86. I'm sorry, because Chef Ginger isn't here. But Cafe 86, I'm sure there's one near you, popping up near you. I heard there's a new one on Eagle Rock. So they started the ube craze, so please try out that stuff. Finally, we have a special collaboration with Illa Manila, also from San Diego. We have t-shirts, and they're on our Instagram, on our website, but the pre-sale ends tomorrow. And you can use the code FPAC2024 to get 30% off. So it ends tomorrow, then you pick it up at the festival. So please, portions of the sale go to FilAm Arts. And then, one last thing, you see Rudy, who designed our poster. He won the poster contest, but he has amazing stuff out there. You can buy those items today. He'll also have shirts with the poster design that will be pre-sold this weekend. So please follow us at FilAm Arts LA on Instagram and Facebook. We're not on TikTok, but if anyone wants to volunteer to help us set that up, you're welcome. Anyway, what video are we seeing?
We're ready.
Is it the, what video? Okay. Here we go.
we all left the Philippines. This was 77.
I came in this country in 1989.
And I came here.
It was in 1967.
My mom wanted me to become a nurse.
She said, if you choose nursing, it'll be easy to go to the United States.
Go to America. It's the land of milk and honey.
We wanted a different life, and this is where we chose to go.
When you walk into any hospital in LA, you're gonna see nurses that are Filipino. It's just the fact.
Without Filipino nurses, the U.S. healthcare in many cities would not exist.
In order to understand why so many Filipino nurses are here, we have to know that Americans were in the Philippines first.
COVID was new to the world. I didn't know how deadly this virus was, and I don't think my mom knew either. I didn't have the chance to even call her, text her. No one was able to visit her.
In a matter of weeks, things just fall apart.
She's a frontliner. She got that positive COVID test. Is this it? Is mom gonna die?
COVID-19 was a real demonstration that Filipino-American healthcare workers were putting their lives literally on the line to provide for their families.
They're in emergency rooms. They're in the ICUs in disproportionate numbers. Our mothers and our titas are dying disproportionately.
There becomes this other intersection, Asian Americans now being blamed for COVID-19 and then experiencing this anti-Asian violence.
There's so much life that happens in between those moments of tragedy.
I love nursing. I think it's the place that I need to be in right now.
Nursing is an art and a caring one.
Working at the bedside as a nurse is noble.
We have to continue telling our story. We have to be seen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the director of Nurse Unseen with us tonight, Michelle. Michelle Josway, please stand up. So this is going to be, Nurse Unseen is going to be in theaters. Please, please tell everybody you know, purchase a ticket, go to the cinema, watch this movie, tell everybody that you know. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle also has a booth at FPAC. Make sure to visit Para Sayo. And we also want to acknowledge one of our former board members, but also the producer of Nurse Unseen, Joe Arshaga. Thank you for your continued support of FilAm Arts. And now, without further ado, our last act of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Zosimo!
Hindi alam ang gagawin.
Magandang gabi. We're Zosimo, and that was a suite from my rock opera called Diwanag about the 1896 Philippine Revolution against Spain. Maraming salamat sa FilAm Arts, G and Gio, and Marcy, and Mikey and Jamin. The next song is called Wasakin ang Pader. Salamat. We're Zosimo again, and I want to introduce the band. On bass is Adam Lovinas. On drums is Robert Ballesteros. And on guitar, Jones Mendoza. And I'm Zosimo. The next song is our latest single. It's called Gutom. Sigurado na sa isipan kay sarap kumain. Kung may kakainin pa kinabukasan, kay sarap matulog kahit pa wala pa rin tunan na hindi lumalaban sa ulo kung wala ring laman. Wala na ring laman, wala na ring laman, wala na ring kasiyahan, wala na ring kasiyahan. Maraming salamat. You want one more? This is Cariño Brutal.
and it concludes our evening. Come join us. We're going to all take a photo all the way up to the stage. Come on, everybody. Come join us. One photo, please. Oh, by the lights right here. Let's give a big round of applause to Zosimo! And a big round of applause to our festival director, Giovanni Ortega! Meriden, are you coming with Golden? Our youngest attendee, 6 months old. Thank you, everybody. Be safe. We'll see you on September 14, 12 to 9. Salamat. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
The 30th Festival of Philippine Arts and Culture Preview is made possible by the Department of Cultural Affairs of Los Angeles.